How's it going, guys? Dean's here and welcome to another FIFA 20 video. Today we're going to be looking at the brand new BPL Team of the Season content. Hopefully we've got some pretty good stuff. I think it's just about to drop. I haven't seen the team. I've been watching the live stream beforehand. Don't think it's updated, but you can see at the bottom there, Aubameyang, 99 rated De Bruyne and Mane. Some insane cards there. That Aubameyang looks fantastic. A 99 De Bruyne, 99 rated, and a 98 rated Mane. Apparently we've got ourselves an SBC item. I won't look too much into that. The first thing we are going to, of course, look at is to see any, and there is some, objective players. We've got ourselves a Team of the Season Jimenez. That genuinely looks amazing. 91 pace, 92 shooting, 89 passing, 91 dribbling, and 91 physical. A fantastic looking card. That's one. I'll check the objectives in a second, but I'm going to have to go for that one. And a Team of the Season Moments card. So we've seen this design lurking about on Twitter today, but it's a Team of the Season Moments card, and it's a Enquiries Perez. So not a bad card. But of course, we'll look at the objectives. We'll look and see exactly what we're getting ourselves into here. A Squad Battles one. I already like the look of that. I do not mind playing Squad Battles at all for objectives. Assist with a through ball in 2 separate Squad Battles matches on minimum world class. You don't actually have to win, but it's got to be with Mexicans. There is a whole bunch of really good Mexicans in this game that you could use. That Lozano foot birthday one, fantastic one to use in that one. But we'll have a little look at that in a second. Score in 3 separate matches using La Liga forwards, absolutely fine with that. Score a finesse goal in 5 separate rivals matches using Liga NOS players. There's probably some decent ones we can look at. So that's not actually awful. And score an assist in 8 separate rivals wins with Premier League players with a minimum 4-star week fit. Again, do you know what? I'm all for this. The Laporte card that we just had, I wasn't about it. It was a lot of effort to get it done, and it just, for me, wasn't worth it. But this card is generally fantastic. Through balls, this one's going to be very easy to do. Just get yourself a very good Mexican. We'll look at some of the Mexicans in a second just to see what we could potentially pick up. But this one's not hard whatsoever. You could do it in Rivals if you really want to. I'll probably be doing this. Do you know what? I think for me, and what I would probably advise doing, build your team. Potentially, I'm trying to think what Mexicans are in the league. We'll check that in a second. But if you could, build a team and just go for these first. Now, Liga NOS, I'm trying to think who there potentially is. There's Corona, 5-star. A Premier League player as well, though. So this one's a bit tough. I think, I don't know. I would go for these first and then see if this comes naturally. If not, it's world class on Squad Battles. So that one for me is not a difficult one whatsoever. So that was one I'd probably say go for last. These 3 are the ones to focus on, and it's really not that hard. You just have to score in 3 separate games using a La Liga player. Not hard whatsoever. I'm all about that. Score a finesse goal in 5 separate rivals matches using Liga NOS. Again, pretty much what I'd probably say is I'd probably just sub people on. If I wanted to get this done really quickly, I'd be subbing players on, especially say this one. For me, as soon as I've got that La Liga goal, I'm subbing that La Liga player off and getting some Premier League strikers up there just to get this out of the way with, because 8 games is going to be a long way. The only thing that's a bit frustrating for me is with this one, when you have the score and assist objectives, I usually find I don't get this done because if I'm in a position in the game where I've scored a couple of goals, they quit. So if I don't get this done in my first 2 goals, usually it means my opponent's going to quit, and it means that I've wasted a game. So it's a bit annoying, but not too difficult whatsoever. But let's take a look at Enquiries Perez, see how difficult this one is. Score 3 goals in 2 separate Squad Battles matches using Spanish players on professional difficulty. Very easy, not a difficult one whatsoever. Assist and score in 4 separate Squad Battles matches. It looks like these are going to be Squad Battles, which is really nice. Using Premier League players, very easy to do. Win by at least 3 goals in Squad Battles. Again, you can do this literally all together. So this is really good. You've got 7 games you've got to grind towards there, but you could literally do all of these in the same one. You just need a Spanish striker from the Premier League, or you just need a Spanish striker and a Premier League striker, and you'll pretty much get that done. So Perez is not bad whatsoever. Of course, some of the things we just want to take a look at is Mexican players, Liga NOS and Premier League. I believe it was Premier League. And some La Liga players. I mean, La Liga's not hard for me, but we want to just see what Mexican players we've got from those leagues so that we can try and suss this out. Now, I don't think I've really got any Mexican players. If any of you have got, like, Hernandez or Sanchez icon cards, then that's going to be pretty useful to you, especially in Rivals. For me, I don't really have too much. I mean, I've got Guardado, probably not going to score too much with him in Rivals. So let's just take a look. We're going to go for concepts. I want to look at strikers first. Obviously, all these cards are going to be there. There's that Jimenez card. We'll take a little look at Jimenez, actually, but just before. So 3-star, 4-star. The 3-star skills is... It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. But look at those stats. The balance is a little bit concerning, but other than that, genuinely a fantastic card. All around, amazing. I'm all about this card. It looks really good. So... yeah, so let's look at some of the players we've got. You got this Jimenez card, so if you've actually already got this one, I believe this was an SBC, then that's potentially one that's going to help you get that done a bit quicker. This one's obviously not. This is an inform, so if you wanted to, you could pick up this Jimenez card. I don't know that there is any La Liga strikers, so we'll look at wingers, but here's a potential one. So if you want to, and I couldn't imagine he's too expensive, I just don't know if this card's going to be brilliant at this point, but potentially... is a better one you could be using. The servers look like they're having a bit of a nightmare. I was a bit worried about this with Team of the Season just dropping, that they could potentially go down a little bit. I suppose what we want to do, want to look at La Liga first. I don't know if I'm just drawing a blank and not thinking of any. Herrera, it's not an awful... Again, you're not really going to be scoring with him, so I probably wouldn't focus on that. I don't think this card exists. I might be wrong. But none of these here, for me, scream out cards that you'll be using to get this done quickly. So the La Liga one, I probably just, if you've got a good La Liga striker in your squad, use him. Apart from that, I wish there was a way. I mean, like I said, you've got Lozano. This one's a big one for me. Lozano will probably be one. I wonder if his price is going to rise because of this. So Lozano is one I'd say definitely look at picking up. He was really cheap. So I just want to have a look and see, because he went so cheap, and I just feel like with this objective coming out, he's probably going to shot up a little bit. Never do I really say that spending this amount on an objective is worth it, but I know how bad Rivals has been at the moment. So for me, I will personally probably be picking up this Lozano card to get it done. Probably Jimenez as well. Maybe I'll use these two up front. I completely forgot. I don't know why I didn't think his road to the final card was... I thought this card was an SBC. It's not. So this card as well, I'll probably pick up just to make it a little bit easier so I get this done quickly. But those are two cards, and genuinely, like, it's a fairly easy objective to get on with. So all in all, I'm actually completely for this. I think these objectives are fantastic. Much easier, and you're getting some absolute quality cards out of it. So we'll take a look at what other content's come out for today anyway. We did sort of see that in the slider. We've got a Team of the Season and Didi, and this card looks amazing. If this isn't too expensive, I think I'm going to have to complete this because it genuinely looks fantastic. Let's take a look at what the requirements are. An 83, an 84, and 85. That's not awful. I want to say that's about 250k maybe. I could be way off there, but you need a team of the week, 2 team of the weeks. Generally, it's not bad whatsoever. You get a bunch of packs as well. This Ndidi card does look incredible though, and look at those stats. I absolutely loved him at the start of the game. His normal card, he got an inform. I absolutely loved that. When he got his upgrade as well, I tried him out again. Fantastic. So I would be very keen to pick up this card. For me, it's a bit frustrating because I don't have a Premier League side. But I think with BPL Team of the Season, some of these cards that have come out, that's probably going to change. And I think Ndidi will be a card that I get in the squad. He's just generally a pretty fantastic card. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. I wonder if that's all we've got for content today, though. That does look like it's it for SBCs. We've obviously got the Team of the Season out, so I'm very much looking forward to picking those up. I'm wondering what the servers are going to be like today. But that is going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comment section below which out of the 2 objective cards are you guys going to be completing first. Will you be going for Jimenez or will you be going for Perez? They're both fantastic cards. They both look very good. I'm definitely going to have to pick up this Jimenez. I think that Perez will be very nice. Just probably, I don't really like wingers too much in this game. I don't like wing formations, so I don't want to get tied down to it. But I'll probably get this completed because it's a very easy one to complete. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to drop a like. If you're brand new, subscribe. Apart from that, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.